For homeopathic remedies, the most popular remedy that we use is called collophylum. Collophylum is really good, again, when the labour has begun. If you begin taking collophylum like every 10 minutes with your contractions for the first hour, it works in collaboration with your body. So therefore, if your labour is meant to stop naturally, then the collophylum will allow the labour to stop and it will not commence. However, if it's meant to continue, then the collophylum will help those contractions to continue to be rhythmic and for your cervix to dilate beautifully, and it also helps with some of the pains as well. Homeopathic remedies in labour I highly recommend, but it's better to seek help from a homeopath before taking any homeopathic remedies, and once you understand their uses, you could purchase a birthing kit of homeopathic remedies that you can take during pregnancy to keep your pregnancy healthy, during labour, and for healing the body postpartum, and even for help with lactation, mastitis, or even any problems that your baby may be having. I highly recommend homeopathy because it works with your body. Now, if you took the wrong remedy, there's no such thing really as the wrong remedy. So let's say you took a remedy that was not the right remedy at that time for you. The worst that's going to happen is that it won't work. It just won't work, but there won't be any side effects and it will not harm you. So this is why I would always go with homeopathy over and above pharmaceutical drugs, because pharmaceutical drugs do have side effects and the industry doesn't really know what effects those are, especially on unborn fetuses and on your baby. And so I would avoid any form of pharmaceutical drug during pregnancy, in labour, and even after, because it will pass to your baby through the milk. Antibiotics for infection is something that is prescribed all the time, and a fantastic alternative to antibiotics in pregnancy, labour and postpartum is colloidal silver. Make sure that it's pure colloidal silver and that you take the recommended dosage based on your pregnancy. Again, it's not going to harm you. There are no side effects, and it will not affect your baby in any way, shape or form. The great thing about colloidal silver is that when it kills bad bacteria or kills the site of infection, the bacteria on the site of infection, it only takes the bad bacteria away. It doesn't kill good bacteria too in the process, whereas antibiotics do, unfortunately. So if you've been convinced into taking antibiotics, then make sure that whilst you're taking them, you're also taking a really good probiotic as well, because what you're going to need to do is build up a colony of good bacteria whilst the antibiotics are taking them away, that you are creating more and more and more so that they can help in your defense rather than taking you down. And then because that's happened, you'll be dependent on more antibiotics again and again and again in the future because you are now depleted. So yes, colloidal silver over antibiotics anytime.